aliens, to communicate with extraterrestrials in other galaxies, whatnot. And that program got passed by Obama on Executive 13526, if I'm not mistaken. Now, here in Dominican Republic, is being used by this woman who gave me a fake marriage. And this fake marriage was only to have me thinking I'm married to a white woman, I'm married to an American woman, and I'm going to the United States to live with the family. All the while, that's not what it was. The fake marriage was a way to get me to believe that I am married, I have a family. Every time a woman comes see me, she's trying to kill me. How is she trying to kill me? By dropping pills in my alcohol. She comes with a friend. The friend is the one that drops the pills. At first, I wasn't up on game. It's just the grace. For me, it's the grace of God that was helping me to avoid all these obstacles. It wasn't until later when I realized that they were communicating with my enemies. I said, wait a minute, I can't trust them. And now I started paying attention to the point where I realized they were trying to kill me, and to the point I realized how they was trying to get me. It wasn't until they brought me into the MK Ultra that I realized. It wasn't until, well, I was in the MK Ultra since 2021. I didn't realize I was in MK Ultra until 2024. After doing a lot of research and finding out how this is working. On the news, you always hear about it's remote viewing. People are, when you go on YouTube, you look it up, you hear about people are figuring out what this terrorist or what this enemy or what this is going on over here. Right now, that's not what it's being used for. That's not what it's being used for. It's being used for what exactly it was intended to be used. Controlling the minds of the masses to have them do things that they would not normally do, have them think things that they would not normally think. How this woman placed this chip in my ear. During our relationship, I came to realize that she was not going to give me a child. She keeps saying that she was, but she was lying. When she realized that I was going to have a child, that I impregnated a woman, that I was going to have a child, she went ahead and tricked me into a power of attorney. And from the power of attorney, she put me into the MK Ultra. She signed me on without me knowing. She signed so many negotiations on this power of attorney without me knowing. And this MK Ultra, what's going on with this MK Ultra is a tool to kill me and steal my child. Kidnap my child so she can sell my child. It's crazy. 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 Yeah. Now, damn. This whole project that she's doing is so that she could kill me, kill the mother of my child, steal my child so she could sell my child. That's on the low level. There's another reason why this is going on. Remember, MK Ultra is created and invented by the CIA, and they created it to control the minds. They turned it, now it's not MK Ultra, it's Stargate. Their objective is to control the minds of everybody in Dominican Republic. With this in my ear, I'm able to communicate with everybody. They control who who don't hear when they hear, when they don't hear. However, I'm able to communicate with everybody. Everybody hears me when I speak, if they're not blocked. And everybody has a mediator, a person between me and them. Whenever I say something that exposes this, what their job is like the Democratic workers that call themselves the truth checkers, fact checkers. What their job is to say that's ridiculous, don't believe them, that's a lie, da 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 da. However, it got to the point where everybody see what I'm saying is true, and now they're not listening to these so-called fact checkers. Imagine a country to where everybody is connected to one mind. There's one control and one master control. And everybody is connected to this one circuit. That is the remote viewing. They do it through the satellite that's in space. I don't know the name of the satellite. And through that satellite, everybody is connected. Thus the 5G. Thus the 5G. There's been so many instances where people have died in the Dominican Republic with no real explanation, except the only thing that makes sense, the MK Ultra. This woman accused me of pedophilia. This is how she was able to get this into functioning. All the while, it was all nonsense. It was all nonsense. This woman has everybody connected to one brain, to one mind, to where there is a show, something about hidden secrets or something like that. This is on the dark web. This is why you do not hear about it. It's being played on the dark web. You have to go into the dark web in order to take part. And in this what's going on, everybody in Dominican Republic, as well as Haiti, that is taking part in this game is a camera. How is that? Because this taps into the minds of everyone, from my mind to their mind. This is how I communicate to them, through the mental. This is what they call remote viewing. Because they're able to go into your mind, they're able to see what you see. They're able to hear what you hear, because they're into your mind. Everything that you see go to your mind. Everything that you hear go to your mind. And because they're in your mind, they're able to speak to you. They're able to wait till you sleep to manipulate you. They've done it to me so many times. To the point to where they have images that pop in my head that should not be. That should not be. What they do is they hypnotize you and cause you to do things that you would not normally do. This is why sometimes you see people, they commit a crime and they wake up and they wake up in jail and say, I don't know what you're talking about. Or they woke up at first appearance and they're looking crazy. They're looking like they're dazed. Is this MK Ultra? Fidel Castro, Cuba, has accused them of using that in their country, in his country. Venezuela has accused of that being used in his country, in their country. Now it's being used here in the Dominican Republic. Right now, as we speak, the MK Ultra isn't functioning right now. If you can